Quai, Nino Boxta, Nino Basqua, and Louise Comet, Nia Mildo, Lamizo, Uzini Kunga Gigta, Ongamo Mag, Kiomota, Kuskabe, and the Pagakan, Mildo, Lamizo, Kitsi, Uluni, Uzi, and Laos Mungan, Ta. Pamgi Scott, Nia, Awaka, English Mondua, Uzi Satsa, Beniga, and Hunzi, Spiwikiza, Lazungan, Kitsi Wugwamek, Undawatam, Anhaldamo, Nia Waka, English Mondua, Nabiwi, Pali, Pali Klaziwi, Idamu, Pali, Kwai, hello. I guess, so I've been looking at and working on for some time now, communal living in communities, traditional housing, that kind of thing. And I know that today it is not the same as it used to be. We used to you lived with your family and you were tight, and there was no question. People didn't break up, they didn't part ways too often. And when they did, we had plenty of safety nets and securities, and you weren't left in a lurch. You weren't hurt. Women owned the homes, the children. Men owned their pipes, their bows, the tobacco, and dogs. That was, that's about it. If you came home and your moccasins were put outside the building, it was time for you to get walking, if you were a dude. Anyway, so, eggs and egg crates. So today I've been thinking, I'm like, well, we can't really come together. How are you going to come together? Let's try, how am I going to film this? How are we going to come together and not lose your shirt? Because you can't just move in with a bunch of people. You can't just say, I'm going to pool with these people and then start a co-op, a food co-op, maybe a housing situation, maybe a food co-op, maybe you're all buying fuel together. And, or wood or cooking oil or whatever it is you want to pool together and maximize your strength as a group. How are you going to do that and not say, I'm going to come out on the short end of the stick, if my relationships go south? And one of the things I came up with, especially since, we need to come back together, we need to live together. Reuniting, integrating is the opposite of what's been going on, disintegration. So I began to look at how do you interface with the modern economic structure, financial structure? How's that going to work? And I came up with this simple demonstration. And what I really thought about was, this is what goes on in a condominium. Each one of you in a condominium owns your own piece of, let's say it's a longhouse, and each one of you is an egg, and you start filling up the condominiums. Now, if you want to sell your condominium, that would be a slot in the egg crate, right? Or a spot in a longhouse. So now you're in the longhouse, and you say, I'm in this condominium, and it's not working for me anymore. My life's changed, it's moved, or my relationship with my neighbors isn't any good anymore. Whatever it is, I need something different. There's another family I want to be with. Well, you can have your own nest egg and still be invested in the condo and move to a new one. So now you could actually still be invested in this one and starting a new one, or you could sell off your investment and not be part of the longhouse and have a new longhouse. So how could, that could happen. You could say, oh, maybe this longhouse is full. Maybe, this longhouse is full, and they want to take some of their excess and start another one. Or maybe, right, this longhouse is all about food, nutrition, medicine. Food and medicine. And this longhouse is all about music and entertainment. So these people want to send their children here. Like, oh, we already know about this. And then these people are like, well, we want to live over there because we want them to do that and we want to learn that. And so you can start switching between longhouses. And then you guys can say, well, you know what we really need? We need a longhouse that does medicine or science or whatever it is, it just grows. So what's going to happen is now you can have skin in the game, so you're liable, you feel responsible for the land you're in, and you're part owner. But should things go sour on you, you simply remove your investment. Either you take your nest egg and go to a new home, or completely leave the longhouse and go live on your own or whatever it is. Or you can leave your investment in the longhouse. So if this longhouse is producing something, you're still invested in it, you're still gonna receive rewards at whatever level. Even if you left, you might live on your own and not want to live with other people. Maybe you have 3 longhouses running. So that's just a really good model. They don't even have to be living houses. You could all be invested in not living together, but you could be invested in a food co-op. You could say this is we're going to call it a longhouse. It's really a food co-op. And you all buy your food together and you have it at the one place that we go here and this is where we store all the food we buy, and I bring my sack and I use the scale that's there and I measure out my flour and I log it on my notebook and say, oh, I grabbed 5 pounds of flour, or I grabbed 20 pounds of beans or whatever the heck, rice, whatever you're buying in bulk, and then you just have a storeroom. You could call that a longhouse. At any rate, this model in which there is a group investment, but each person is an individual, allows you to get involved with other people and limit your liability so that you're not going to get cleaned out. And so you're not stuck. Life changes, people change, you want to move. You don't want to be completely invested. This is why I see groups. I've seen so many groups rise and fall. I've been involved with them. They rise and they fall because people need room to move, and there's no room to move. There's no mobility, and you're fearful of investing because if there's failure, then you could lose everything. And really, you need to be individually secure. You need to be safe as a family, as an individual, and you need to only put as much skin in the game as you can and want to. So that's my longhouse analogy, as it should be like a condo association or like an egg crate in which you can move and you can swap around, and then we can all start pooling our resources. And they don't have to be a home, although sharing your living expenses and heat and all that, boy, that's going to remove elderly care, that's going to remove child care, that's going to remove almost all your heating bills. It just, the amount of money you'll save means you don't have to work. And you can spend time with your family and your friends, which is how it's supposed to be. Uli onedi no bags nia, idamo, uzumi, the biwi. Kizia dozi, munzi mek. Ulala walmazi, ba. Hariam.